Well, good morning, y'all. I hope you are having a great day. As you can see, I am not necessarily having a great day physically. And I want to emphasize physically. So, I want to point out, number one, that I decided to make this video for informational purposes, not for sympathy. I'm not putting myself out here like that for that reason. I mean, I welcome your prayers. I sure enough do. But I wanted maybe to give people a little glimpse of what happens when you do have a full-fledged fibromyalgia. And at this point, it's all of it. Fibro, arthritis, one kicks off the other, and flare-up. So it's going to be in 3 parts. I'm going to talk about what is a flare-up, what caused the flare-up for me, what it looks like for me as well, and then how do I climb out of this. So anyway, being honest, I'm coming out of it now. This is Friday, and I've been down since Tuesday. Today, I've got my heat on right here. I'm on heat, and I'm doing better. I'm doing better. So what is a fibromyalgia flare-up? Well, it's kind of, if you look at it in the dictionary or Google it, it's probably going to tell you if you overdo, then you're going to be tired and you're going to do this and you have more pain and all that. But for me, it's almost a chain reaction. And usually it happens, yes, when I have overdone and will pay the price for it. That's what I'm doing. When I have overdone and, yes, pay the price for it. I've had this, I'm 70, and I've had this since I was 30. So in the early days, when I was just getting going and everything, I had them frequently, flare-ups, but I was younger, and it didn't take that much to come out of it. So I'm finding that the older I get, even though I totally know how to manage this, it's not really a disease, it's a syndrome. It is an autoimmune thing, but I know how to manage it. I've been doing this a while, and every once in a while, I step out of my dangers. I step over into the danger zone, and that's what happened this week. So anyway, a fibromyalgia flare-up is just, it's almost like getting a case of the flu, except you don't have congestion. You know what I'm saying? So what happened was last Monday, I've been a little frustrated because it's very, very hot here. And I cannot walk in this horrible heat. But anyway, it's been to where I just can't walk. If I'm out and about, I will stop at, I'll go to a place like Lowe's or a great big warehouse store if I'm around one. And that's where I walk. I live too far from the mall, but we do have a mall here, but it's an hour. No, I'm not doing that. And that works. But anyway, I hadn't been keeping up with my walking as well. So I decided to do one of these, you can find them all over YouTube, Walk Away the Pounds videos. I've got a couple old DVDs of it, and I used to do them all the time. Didn't bother me a bit, not one bit. So I decided to do, now mind you, I only did the 1 mile walk. It's only 20 minutes. And, but it's a lot of moving a lot of different parts in a different way. And so you march a lot. And so that was like pulling on my back and this and that. I kind of knew I might be in trouble toward the last 5 minutes. So I just cut it off and went on about my business. Meanwhile, I'm supposed to stretch every day, and I'd missed a couple of days. It was a combination of things. Nutrition has to do with it too. I hadn't been eating so well. as well as I should. Had a little bit of sugar, too much sugar, this kind of thing. And there's a little stress. But I did the first thing that happens to me is I don't sleep. So Monday night I did not sleep. You toss and you turn and you start to ache, just like you feel if you're fixing to come down with something. So you start to ache. And by the time morning came, I was so stiff and aching so bad. And then you get to, that's your joints. And the reason why your joints are aching so badly is because fibromyalgia is a syndrome, a condition of the connective tissues. And the connective tissues in your body is called, and it's really down to the cells, but it's called fascia. And it is the things that our ligaments are made of, and your muscles. So for fibromyalgia folks, our fascia it's supposed to be very, very flexible and breathe. It covers every muscle. Fascia covers, like when, if you want to skin a chicken, if you're gonna cook chicken with skin off, and you go to take that skin off, and there's that transparent little sheet of something right there that you get off. Well, that's what I'm talking about. But ours is not as flexible and doesn't breathe, so it constricts muscles, therefore causing all kinds of pain. And where all these tendons come together is called a trigger point. So what happens is, by the next morning, I got up, and it just starts from the top of your head going all the way down. Ache, exhaustion, and those places where those tendons meet is literally sore all the way through. A deep, deep pain. Like you could stick a pencil all the way through here, all the way to the other side. It's so deep. You can't even get to it. You can't even get to it. Now, what that does is it stirs up all kinds of things. So now everything on me by Tuesday afternoon was hurting. Like right here, I'm still a little sore. I had all kind of pain in my face, headache, all the things. So I drank a lot of water and I had to get down. I don't ever take pain medication that has anything in it like codeine or narcotic or anything. I just don't go there. I cannot go there. But I had to take some extra medication for fibro and so forth. Now, long story short, little by little, what I do is I have to shut down. And by shut down, I don't go anywhere. I stay in. I'm quiet. I can pray and all that, but I don't lift a finger. And my husband was fine. He's just fine. In fact, I got to tell y'all something sweet. Y'all, this is just so sweet to me. My husband, his gift is truly being a servant. This man is so kind and is always looking for a way to help somebody else. He's always been that way. And even today, almost, sometimes not, but I get up of a morning and I come in and there's a cup of coffee in his hand for me. And even though the dementia is a thing, I have found that if I go down, it's almost like he rises even higher to the occasion. He has waited on me hand and foot. And I count that as a miracle, because it's like his old self comes right on up and takes care of me. And it's a blessing. So anyway, I shut down. I come in. I don't get on the phone. I might let my family know I'm down, but they know it. They got it. They got the drill. Now, here's the thing. It's taking me longer and longer to come out of it now. So I cannot risk overdoing like I used to could. Went to the rheumatologist yesterday, and she scolded me pretty good. She said, you know better than to do that. If you start anything new, tiny bit at a time. And So anyway, I'm trying to come out of it. Oh, there goes my dogs. They don't like me being in here without them. That's another thing. My pets just crawl up on my lap and sit there. But anyway, I'm getting it back. I actually went outside today. I feel myself coming out early this morning. I walked 2 minutes down my lane and 2 minutes back, slowly stretching. I am going to start some physical therapy. She thinks at my age I need some to help me out with some other things. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to get more faithful. I'm going to try to get to a pool and do some of that kind of therapy. But anyway, I don't want to burden anybody. I'm just telling you, to be honest, this is kind of a lesson for all of us if you think about it. What you think you can do in your own strength, most time doesn't work out for me. If and now I'm speaking spiritually, because if God is my source, I go to Him for strength and all the health that I need, and He walks with me and strengthens me. Even Paul says, the Lord said to him in 2 Corinthians, my grace is sufficient for you, and my strength is made perfect in your weakness. So it's always a lesson for me to realize I can't run the world. I'm really not very good at it, but I'm coming out of it. And so this is not one of Linda's videos like this. So also I wanted to mention this. When you see me on other videos and I'm perky, that is not an act. That's my personality. So what I'm doing is, no matter how bad I feel, except for days like today, I'm going to be Linda. And I just shove the rest of it aside. I don't want to be this way, okay? But I'm not faking anything. I'm just being who I am. By the way, did y'all know my middle name is Joy? I don't think I've ever said that. Isn't that funny how my Live and Laugh with Linda channel is about joy in your life? And my name is Linda Joy. My maiden name was Longino Walker. And that's me. I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. And thank y'all for your prayers and support. I really appreciate it. Please like, give me this, subscribe and all. Subscribe and all the things. It would bless me so much. Be blessed today and find something to smile about. And yeah, go ahead, find something to smile about. It's all around you. It's all around you. Look at that picture up there. I'm just seeing it up there, right there. There's a picture of my sweet baby, one of my grandbabies. She's 15 now. All right, y'all be blessed. And I will be back perkier than I am now. Y'all be blessed. Bye. See you next time.